I like to write about things that make me uncomfortable because I think they're the things that everybody in a weird way like can relate to that emotion in a kind of a like visceral way. I think the times that you're experiencing like emotional discomfort, physical discomfort, they're really clear sense memories for everybody. And I think they also are quite isolating in weird ways, like even down to like getting a headache. Like you're the only person that can experience that headache at the time. And I think to me as a songwriter, if I can articulate like how a headache feels, someone else is like, oh my God, that's exactly how that feels to me. And it's this sort of like great way to give people this like form of like emotional connection that I think is sort of not present in like a song about like how great your party was, you know? My favorite lyric from Let's Fall in Love for the Night is the second verse. I love it when you talk that nerdy, we're in our 20s talking 30s. We're making money, but we're saving it. I think that like that was a thing that I was proud of the way that all came out, but I also have very rarely heard songs about fiscal responsibility. They're usually about how much money you spend on your watch. And this is an Apple Watch with like a fake band from like a shady internet site. So I like to save my money. What does Claudia think of the song Claudia? Well, I wrote most of that song the night I met her. And I sent her like the first verse, like a little clip of me just like sitting, and I think I was playing it on piano at the time. But I think it was a pretty solid move. I was pretty proud of that one. And then I just felt like it should be called Claudia right away. Like when I didn't know if we would, end up in a relationship or anything, I just thought Claudia was a pretty name and I wanted to call it that. And I definitely also was like, I'm not going to call it Claudia if I don't get like her go ahead for it. So I was like, I wrote this song. It's about you. I think it should be your name as the title. If that makes you uncomfortable, like I'll call it some other line in the song. But she was cool with it. Cause like you'd have to be not a narcissist to not be cool with that. Everyone wants a song named after them, I think. She's not a narcissist. I'm just saying we all are. Are there any collaborations that we can expect in the future? Yeah. I have a song that I did with an artist coming out that I'm really excited about. It's like one of my favorite artists since I was like 14. I think comes out in like the first quarter of next year. And I won't say the name for anonymity's sake, but it rhymes with Tove Lo. Who have I not collaborated with that I would like to collaborate with? I mean, so many people. I spend most of my time listening to music as just a huge fan. I've been really into Doja Cat of these past 3 or 4 weeks. So I'd love to work with Doja Cat at some point. She has she's the song Juicy where she's like, in my true religion, then that's so cool. And like, just like, you can tell she had like a French fry in one hand in the studio, like doing that, which is so awesome. My music plans beyond Blood Harmony, which is the EP that I just put out, is probably an album in 2020, probably not comprised of any of the music that's already released. It'll probably be all new music, and I'm really excited to just build that out. I think when Billie and I were making When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, we knew that an album, especially a debut album, is kind of the most concrete statement you can make as a musician. And I think I held off on doing that as a solo artist for a long time, very purposely, because I didn't feel like I was ready. And now I feel pretty ready to make that statement and put out a full record. So I'm really excited.